everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Cynthia Colon. Welcome to 30 Teens, 30 Dreams, 30 Destination Universities. I'm the founder of Dream College Academy and College Essay Bootcamp, and I can't wait for you to meet number 8, Diego. Diego is cool and spirited and full of life, and he is going to just warm your heartstrings. So if you are a college-bound teen, or if you are a champion of one, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So grab your beverage of choice and sit tight and meet Diego. Diego hails from Southern California. He attends a public school and will be the first in his family not only to attend, but also he has his goal set on graduating from college, and he is super excited. He applied to a wide range of institutions and has many in his yes pile. So today he's going to reveal exactly which one will be so lucky enough to have Diego as a freshman this fall. Diego has also earned over $250,000 in merit scholarships, so we'll be sure to ask him all about that. All right, so sit back and relax. Parents, you are in the right place right now. And help me as we cheer on Diego. So let's do a sound check. Diego, are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
Okay, awesome. All right, as always, I have 5 questions for every single student that I've interviewed. So my first question is just give us a sense of the types of colleges that you applied to and where you earned your scholarship dollars.
Okay, yeah. So I applied to private and public schools, and I applied basically in the range of California. I applied to schools in Oregon, Washington, Arizona, and everything that's kind of like around California, and then a lot of schools in California. And I earned around 258,000 scholarship dollars, and those were pretty much just accepted through the private schools. So yeah.
Awesome. Now to share with our viewers and listeners, did you have to do separate applications for your scholarship dollars, or was that just money that came based on your, GPA or test scores? How did you find that?
Those scholarship dollars, I didn't have to write an extra essay for. Those were all just coming from my essays and from everything that I did on the application.
Excellent. All right. So that's a good little nugget. If you caught that, there are lots of scholarship dollars that you can earn just by submitting your application. So be sure to check that out. So Diego, I want to ask every student, looking back, this is a long and overwhelming process, but looking back, what did you do right? What did you do that you would say, I want to pass this advice on to other people who are just getting started?
Yeah, so I have a few things. And I think my first one is being able to write like strong essays. Kind of going through Dr. C's essay camp and being able to use the resources that she gave me. I was able to write a lot of good essays that really got my point across and made me look like a really good student, even though I am, but just kind of being able to show that I am is the most important thing. Also, I enrolled in a lot of AP courses. Some of these are AP Spanish language, computer science, world history, psychology, US history, physics. I enrolled in a lot of AP courses, and I really challenged myself. And I think that also put me ahead of a lot of other students who didn't take as many APs. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, those are good bits. And what you're saying is that you took advantage of what your school has to offer, and you set yourself up for the right, having all the right things, all the AQs. But then the essays are where you actually get to tell that story. So both things have to happen, right?
Yeah.
Did you have one more bit of advice?
Or I have 2 other things.
Okay.
So I also did 2 summer programs, and one of them was a coding camp, and another one was a UCLA mock trial camp. And I think those really helped me narrow down kind of what major I wanted to go into and kind of what I was interested in and what I wasn't. And then also meeting with college counselors, I found was something that was really important. And through Dr. C's essay camp as well, I was able to reach out to 2 college counselors, and I had a meeting with them, and it really broke me out of my shell of being nervous, of talking to these counselors, because they're really not intimidating, and just knowing that they're not is an important thing.
Ooh, that's good. Those are both great. So summer camps, taking advantage of summer camps. And I love what you said, that it helped you to narrow down what you wanted to do later. So sometimes we go to camps and we're like, this is totally what I want to do. And sometimes we go to a camp and you go, yeah, this is definitely not what I want to do. And then what Diego is talking about when he says college counselors, he means college counselors on the admissions side. So we talk a lot about in our Dream College Academy and College Essay Bootcamp, it's never too early to start building relationships with admission folks at the college level and building those relationships. So awesome, very good. Okay, so maybe a little bit related, but no, it's actually different. The third question is all about coolness factor. So share with our audience what you think your coolness factor was in terms of like your extra co-curricular activities, or what really set you apart.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like a weird, kind of different coolness factor, but I wrote about it in my essay and I thought it was really unique. And I wrote about how I played fantasy football throughout my high school career. And it was kind of like a strange thing to write about. I felt like I didn't really think a lot of people would be writing about that in their college essays. So I thought that it kind of put me at a different place than other students, because no college counselor is really reading essays about fantasy football or something weird like that. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that essay, Diego. Oh my gosh. So, all right. So in camp, we talk about the who am I question, the what am I good at, what's something super cool about me, and then a future connection. So the other ones, if you're watching or listening for the first time and you've never heard me talk about those four, it might, you can kind of figure them out. The who am I is, Diego, remind me if I'm wrong. You wrote about your family and your parents are divorced and you have a sister. And so you really wrote the who am I, you painted the picture of sort of the background you come from. But the coolness factor, I forgot about the fantasy football, and I'm a lover of football. So awesome. Okay, good coolness factor. Now I know you want to major in business and marketing, and so that was part of your that was part of another essay. So here's the fourth question. The fourth question is, every teenager I know who's gone through this process has at least one regret. Looking back, what is the one regret you have? And again, using that regret, what is the advice you can give to others?
Yeah, so I think my biggest regret is not committing myself to more extracurriculars. And I was in track and I was in 2 clubs, but I think taking a leadership position in those clubs and being more involved in the school is what I should have done. I feel like my resume could have been a lot stronger. So I think like my advice to incoming high schoolers is to take advantage of the things that your school has and to sign up for these clubs and to try and move yourself up the ranks in these clubs, because then your resume will be really strong when you're applying to college.
So good. Okay. So now what Diego just said, so write this down, everyone. He was adequately involved in high school. And I think every teenager is adequately involved. But he said a key word there. He talked about leadership, sort of taking on leadership. And so I wanted to say leadership doesn't always come in a title. So you can certainly gradually ease into leadership, but certainly leadership is a great thing to add to the resume. So really, really great. Okay, I'm going to add a little question just because I want people to know you're wanting to major in business and specifically in marketing. And can you share kind of when you thought about that and why that is, at least for now, what you want to do?
Yeah. So kind of going into this, I thought I wanted to major in something computer sciencey. But then after looking with Dr. C through like collegeboard.org, there's just a big list of majors and kind of biographies about those majors. And we looked at business marketing, and I was realizing as we were reading what it was about that was kind of what I actually wanted to do. I thought that was more interesting than what I originally thought. So that's how I came to decide on business marketing.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're getting close. So I know you have a whole load of people here that are cheering you on and are going to just come on with us in just a second. So I want you to tell us what you've narrowed it down to. So your top 3 or 4 that you were narrowing it down to. Go ahead, share.
Yeah. So at the very beginning of this process, I really wanted to go to the University of San Francisco. So I had kind of narrowed it down to that being one of my top 2 choices. And then I had UC Riverside and I had the University of Redlands. And these are my top 3. University of Redlands kind of came later after I saw kind of how much financial aid I was able to grab. But yeah, those are my top 3.
Awesome. So I know for you specifically, you were looking for an academic fit, a personal fit, and a third fit we talk about is a financial fit, obviously, for that was going to work out for everybody. So are you ready to share?
I am.
Okay, so drum roll, please tell the world where you will be a freshman next year, class of 2025.
So next year, I'll be a freshman at UC Riverside.
All right, everyone, unmute yourself.
Diego.
I forgot.
Diego. All right, Diego.
Thank you.
Diego,
Thank you.
can you introduce and tell everybody who's here with us celebrating you?
Yeah, so I have my aunt, TT Maddie, here. She really helped me through this college process. I have my cousins, my aunt and my uncle, Camila, Jordan, Uncle Willie, and TT Yolanda. And then I have my mom and my sister.
Favorite uncle.
Favorite uncle, my favorite uncle. And then I have my mom and my sister here too.
Okay, so let's just go around the horn here and have each one of you just say a quick something about Diego. So Maddie, I'll start with you, and then Sister Yolanda and William will be next. Go ahead.
So I just want to say how proud I am of you, Diego. I remember you in your kindergarten graduation, and behind you it said class of 2021, and I thought it would be forever, but here it is. You're an amazing kid. You're so smart, and you're going to do so well in college. I am so proud of you.
I can't see Diego.
I couldn't be more
I can't
proud.
see Diego.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Diego!
Woo!
So we also have Grandma on FaceTime.
Oh, we
I
do.
want to point that out. But yes, Diego, you're an amazing kid. You're going to be an amazing man and a human being. So proud, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, favorite uncle and Thea.
Come here.
I know we're not muted.
Good job, Diego. Woo!
Thank you.
You
Thank
could
you.
do it. It was just a matter of where you were going to go.
It was.
Yeah, we knew you were going to do it.
Awesome. Okay, go ahead. Is it Camila? Camila, go ahead. You're next.
Okay. Diego, I remember going to your graduation. Okay, Mom. And we had Elmo there, and that's what I remember of your first graduation.
Thank you, Camila. Good memory.
You're a smarty pants, Diego.
Okay.
Diego, it hasn't been long since we were just changing your diapers, and now you're going to college.
Oh, I know.
That's a vivid picture for some reason.
And biting your little pair of toes.
We're super proud of you, man. Enjoy the ride. This is going to be probably the best 4 years of your life. So make good choices, make good decisions.
I will.
Because
invite us to all the parties.
yes.
Oh, okay.
We know
We're a
all the
fun
ins and
crowd.
outs. We know people there, and we
Yeah,
kind of
we
know
do know a lot
the
of people
campus.
there.
Okay.
Okay, and we know we've been known to show up unannounced.
Oh,
You know,
I'll make sure to look for you then.
We know people that go there and work there.
Okay.
All
Here
right.
you go.
I love it. Okay, let's go with mom and sister to round this out. Go ahead.
I'll go first. I'll just say that I'm proud and I'm glad that he's not going far because that would be sad.
And I'm really proud of you, Diego. I really love you, and I think you're going to do great. And
Thank you,
I can't wait
guys.
for you to start your life.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this episode might be my favorite just because I'm like I'm getting teary. Okay, you all, if you want to just hold tight, if you hold tight and mute yourself, I'm going to wrap up this episode and then I'll come back and all of us will
Can we let Grandma say something quick and Jordan?
Yes, go ahead.
Jordan.
Ama, ¿quieres decir algo? Can you hear it? She's wishing you a lot of happiness.
Y que siga adelante, que me da gusto que ha llegado a llegar a la universidad, es la felicidad más grande que me ha dado. y le deseo muchas felicidades y que cumpla sus metas
Ajá.
y que siga adelante,
Okay.
triunfando.
Felicidades.
Gracias.
Ah,
Nada,
beautiful.
Okay, Jordan, you want to say something quick?
Where's he?
Where's Jordy? There he is.
Okay.
You're the
So
next.
you are an amazing cousin. You were very nice, sir. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, Jordan.
All right, Diego.
Yay. Okay, go ahead and mute yourself and just hang tight and we'll all say goodbye in just a minute. So hang tight here. Well, if that is not a story for the books, I don't know what is. That was super fun, everyone. We could not be more proud of Diego. And as you can see, like I said, I started by saying everyone would fall in love with Diego. So parents, if you're still watching, if you do nothing else today, join us on our Facebook group, Destination University. No matter what age your kid is, if you have a college-bound teen, that is exactly where you need to be. That is where I give all the inside scoop as well. If you want to learn a little bit more about the college application process, or you just want to learn a little bit more about how many minutes the application actually gets read through before getting a decision, you definitely want to go to this little free training. I'll pop it in the comments so you can take a look. You can follow us on Facebook, also on Instagram, and later these episodes will also be available on YouTube. So be sure to get your notifications and catch every single one of our 30 Teens, 30 Dreams. Tomorrow, speaking of, you're going to meet Bonnie. Bonnie hails from Southern California and went through the audition process in getting into college. That is no joke. So you'll want to be sure to catch Bonnie's story. Tomorrow will be noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I just want to thank the entire team. It takes a village to make this happen, and the team has been amazing. So a special shout out to Alexandra, our student intern, who is the executive producer, and Sam, who's the producer, and we'll be sure to have these posted on YouTube for the June series. All right, everyone, okay, unmute yourself and let's all wave goodbye to our viewers and watchers everywhere. So good to see you. Diego!
Bye.
Bye.
Super, super proud of you. Super, super proud of you.
Good job,
Thank you.
Diego.